Well, the good news is I was able to get the alternator out without doing any other removals, so I really lucked out on that. I honestly didn't think that was possible. But after getting the alternator pulled out here, so this is my filter relocation block. There's oil dripping here. I think these two fittings are a little bit loose, and I almost sort of even remember when I put this in that I was having trouble with clearances in here due to the large fitment size and tight spacing between the two. So what I did is I just went and bought an additional 1-inch wrench, and then I'm going to cut it so I can put it in this direction here and get a straight bite at it, and then I can tighten everything up. So I gotta first cut up my brand new wrench to make it the correct length, and we're gonna do that right now. So this is the brand new Cobalt 1-inch wrench I bought from Lowe's, and I'm gonna cut it somewhere in around where the middle of the tape is there, and we'll get it shortened up and we'll be able to use it. And there we have it, a brand new 2-piece wrench. A lot of people pay extra money to have a 2-piece wrench, and I made my own. So I only really need the open end, but we'll hang on to the box end. We'll throw it in the toolbox. We'll never know when something like that might be handy. And deburred the edges of a little bit just to kind of clean it up a little bit, but now you can see what I'm after here. So the goal was to be able to put this in and be able to tighten stuff without running into the frame over here. So you see how tight this space is I'm working with. If I had another 4 inches or 3 inches of wrench on here, I wouldn't be able to get in here and tighten up like I need to. So that's that was the purpose of cutting it down, for making a custom tool for a custom truck, custom application. So just how it goes. Do you ever get that feeling of deja vu? Well, I went and bought another wrench because I also found out that my oil pressure sending unit on the back of the NMR bracket is also leaking and wasn't completely tight. So I bought another wrench, cut it in half, and I'm going to round off the edges here real quick, and then we'll tighten that up and I can build the oil system back together. Well, when it rains, it pours. So these are my remote oil filter lines. Was inspecting for additional leaks, and I came across this, which is some pretty good rub damage. So I figured out where it was hitting on the subframe, the block bracket or engine mount bracket that's bolted to the subframe. It was hitting that. I assume whenever the engine was torquing, was lifting up and hitting that enough. So I just went ahead and removed the complete oil filter assembly out from under the truck, got under there, used a grinder and made some more space for the oil hoses to live, and now I can put it back together, and then hopefully third round hopefully this will be finally done. Well, I've got it running right now without the alternator on it, without the belt on it, because I want to be able to check for oil leaks again. Alright, I passed the initial inspection of oil leak, so I'm going to shut it off and I'm going to put the alternator back on, and then we'll let it run and actually get up to operating temperature and keep an eye on it again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we've got it done. So I picked these up a while back and I haven't played with them, but these are two brand new OE Ford Harley Davidson / STX fog lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in while I got the truck up in the air. Well, I got the fog lights put in and they are looking killer, just as I expected since I've owned them before. So now the fog lights are done, I'm gonna work on getting the truck back down on the ground, and we can take her back out on the road again. Well, I believe I got my oil leak fixed. I'm going to double check in the morning once everything cools off and settles and make sure that there's nothing else going on with it. But I'm pretty happy with the test drive I just got done doing. And I'm going to leave you with one quick sneak peek of the video of my test drive. So it's rowdy. Stay tuned.